Welcome, everyone, to the Alliance for Education's 25th anniversary virtual gala and auction. Thank you guys so much for joining us. My name is G. Scott, and I am honored to be your virtual MC tonight. You know, this is my third year emceeing the Alliance's gala, but tonight, yeah, this will be like a night like no other. What a great way to kick off the Alliance for Education's 25th anniversary gala and auction. We're so excited to be here. Now, celebrating 25 years of service on behalf of Seattle Public School students, but I wish we could see all of you right now in person. So a big thank you for shifting gears alongside us and participating in the virtual gala tonight. Now, whether you're dressed down or dressed up tonight, thank you for being here, period. I'm dressed all the way head to toe for the first time. Usually my Zoom calls, I'm not, but this time tonight I am. But anyways, again, thank you guys so much because you are going to be making a difference tonight to make in the lives of Seattle students. Now, tonight's event is all about education, and in this brave new world, a fully online event, there are just a few lessons that I want to share so you all can participate. Now, listen up, class, to follow along with some housekeeping items. I promise I won't be too long. First, tonight's festivities have two key elements, all right? The live program, which you're a part of right now, and an online auction and raise the paddle. You're going to have the chance to learn about our public schools and the Alliance's great work and bid on a great auction packages of tonight and make a donation to support the Alliance's programs. Now, for this event, ideally, you should have two devices. You're probably watching me on your TV or on your computer right now. That's perfect. That's perfect. Make sure you get my good side. Stay right there to watch the program and make sure to grab your cell phone or your tablet so that you can bid or donate. Or if you have one device, that's cool. That's all right. Just make sure to open up a new window in your web browser so you don't miss out on our fantastic auction items and opportunities to contribute while you're watching the program. Now, in that second window, your private bidding URL is up to participate in this auction. That page will allow you to bid on our live auction items and donate to the Alliance for Education all in one place, all right? So if you don't have a bidding URL right now, you need to create an account so you can participate in the auction. Go to afe2020gala.ggo.bid and click Start Bidding in the upper right corner to register your credit card and set up that account. You'll see the link to the website in your chat box. So below on that link, you go ahead and you click it, and it will take you straight to the registration page. All right. While I'm talking for the next few minutes, take the time to get that set up. I don't want you to miss the opportunity or the moment for this amazing event or miss the chance to win your favorite auction item. Now, if you prefer not to set up an account but still want to support the Alliance, all right. There's an easy way to make simple donations tonight. Visit alliance4ed.ejoinme.org/donate. You got that? Cool. And make your donation right there. Now that link is also set up in your chat box. So jump over to the chat and then you can easily click on that link. Please note, if you don't set up an account, you can still give, but you won't have the opportunity to bid on our auction items tonight. All right. Now, if you're just joining us, be sure to log in with the private bidding URL that you received via text or email so you can bid or donate. All right. And if you have any problems throughout the course of the evening, please call tech support, that line, that number, write this down, 206-899-5127. They'll take care of you, all right? So this phone number, it'll show up in your chat box as well throughout the night as well. So just in case you have any issues, all right, housekeeping, it's over. All those items are over. Class dismissed. Don't leave, but you know the class for housekeeping. Let's all jump in. Tonight would not be possible without the support of our amazing sponsors, many of whom that you've seen on the screens earlier this evening. Thank you to all of our sponsors and partners. We're deeply grateful for your continued dedication to supporting Seattle Public School students. Special thanks to our anniversary sponsor, Amazon. Now let's talk about our platinum sponsors, Alaska, Ben Bridge, and Boeing. These lead partners, well, they make such a difference to the Alliance's ability to do their great work. I would also like to recognize Seattle Public Schools, the Seattle Metropolitan Chamber of Commerce, and the City of Seattle Department of Education and Early Learning, and all of the many stakeholders who partner with the Alliance on behalf of Seattle students, educators, and families. Partnership, yeah, that's what makes the Alliance work possible, and we're so grateful for all of our excellent partners. Now, tonight the Alliance celebrates 25 years. Some of you have been with the Alliance every single step of the way, and others, well, everybody likes new friends. New friends joining us for the first time tonight. Thank you. For all of those years, the Alliance has shown unwavering support for Seattle students and has acted as an essential partner to our city's public school district. The Alliance is the only institution of its kind working to make sure public schools, that they benefit from the incredible resources that Seattle has to offer. From raising dollars to finding new partners to making new programs, the Alliance has spent the last 2.5 decades working to make sure Seattle students, that they get a great education. Today's Alliance, well, they're laser focused on ensuring education in Seattle is both equitable and excellent. We now know our public schools do great work, but they don't also support all the kids the same way. Some of our students, well, they have not had the opportunities that they deserve to get an education that they need. The Alliance's new mission is to support excellence in education by advancing racial equity and educational justice for community kids all over. Tonight, you have that opportunity. You have that opportunity to support them in that critical work. 2020 has been challenging for all of us. COVID-19 pushed the Alliance team to step up with the new strategies and new initiatives to support kids learning from home. You'll learn more tonight from the central role the Alliance has played in connecting students and virtual school to resources in a global pandemic. I could tell you more, but tonight you'll have that opportunity. You'll have that opportunity to hear from the leaders that are making it all happen. Lisa Chick, President and CEO of the Alliance for Education. Superintendent Denise Janot of Seattle Public Schools, and Carl Gapus, 5th grade teacher at Rising Star Elementary, will all be joining us here tonight. They'll give us a chance to learn a little bit about the work of the Alliance, about our local public schools, and about the things that have been going on to their world this year. All right, to kick things off, please welcome Alliance President and CEO, Lisa Chick.
Hello, and welcome to the Alliance for Education's 25th Anniversary Gala, our first ever virtual gathering. We had big plans this year to celebrate our 25th in person, and I wish we could all be together. Thank you for joining us virtually tonight. Your support makes an incredible difference to the students of Seattle Public Schools, now more than ever. The Alliance was created 25 years ago to make sure Seattle students have the support from our community that they need to succeed. Over the last 2.5 decades, we've played a critical role connecting the incredible resources of our great city to the challenging demands of our public school district. This work has taken many forms, from developing impactful programs, to convening community stakeholders, to raising dollars on behalf of district strategies. I'm proud of the work the Alliance has done over the last 25 years and of the impact we continue to have today. I'm grateful for the excellent partner we have in Seattle Public Schools. Over the last several years, the Alliance has focused specifically on advancing racial equity and educational justice for Seattle students. That mission is directly aligned with Seattle Public Schools' strategic plan, Seattle Excellence. We feel fortunate to be working in partnership with a district with such a strong commitment to increasing excellence and breaking down systemic racism in our public education system. It's now my honor and pleasure to introduce the Seattle Public Schools Superintendent, Denise Janot. Superintendent Junot joined Seattle Public Schools just over 2 years ago. During that time, she has designed an innovative and visionary strategic plan, created the first ever Office of African American Male Achievement, and is effectively leading our students, staff, and families through the challenge of a lifetime, a global pandemic. We are fortunate to have her at the helm of Seattle Public Schools, and I'm grateful to call her a colleague and a friend. Please welcome Superintendent Junot to our virtual gala tonight.
Good evening. I want to start by thanking the Alliance for Education's President and CEO, Lisa Chick, and the entire Alliance Board for their strong support this last year, in particular, these last few months. Normally, I would start out with a joke, but there is little humor in what we are collectively navigating. Twin pandemics, COVID-19 and civil unrest in response to a history of anti-Black racism in our country. And public schools sit squarely in the nexus of these events. The Alliance has always been a consistent and dependable partner. These last 7 months that have challenged all of us in professional and personal ways, have really illuminated the values of the Alliance's leadership. You have stuck with us. You are helping us leverage the resources and wisdom of the community. And you have worked with us to accelerate key work despite so many barriers. Thank you on behalf of our students and their families. While this last year and this last fall have been like no other, and the only thing I'm certain of is to expect the unexpected, I still have great hope for our students and families this school year. I believe in us, and I believe in the power of our community to lift each student and to work together for a more just and loving future. Belief in public education and serving community are both values that I inherited from my family. My father was an educator, counselor, principal, and served as a superintendent for 2 different schools on the Blackfeet Reservation. My mom was an educator and director of my town's first alternative school. Later, she was elected to the Montana legislature as a representative and then a senator. Growing up on the Blackfeet Reservation, I witnessed how a great public education can lead to empowerment and to a bright future for individual students and their entire family. I share my personal story because I want you to know that I have dedicated my life to the education of children and the betterment of communities. These same commitments keep me focused as I lead through one of the most challenging situations public education has ever encountered. While I have a whole shelf of books on leadership, there is not one for how to lead an education system during a global pandemic. What I can promise is that our students come first. SPS will do whatever it takes to ensure that every child can achieve to their highest level in any learning environment. When I arrived in Seattle just over 2 years ago, I spent a lot of time listening and in community. The voices of thousands resulted in a bold strategic plan, Seattle Excellence. Our strategic plan is laser focused on ensuring that students of color who are furthest from educational justice, beginning with Black boys and teens, are our priority. This does not mean we aren't teaching and supporting all children. We remain steadfast in our commitment to making sure every student is college, career, and community ready. What it does mean is that we have committed to analyzing our practices, our policies, and our ways of teaching through an anti-racist lens. It means that we have committed to partnering with and co-constructing new educational approaches with Black students, staff, and communities. It means we are intentional in our resource allocation and whose voices center our work. The values of an organization are really tested in a crisis. It's easy to default to practices you know best. But research has shown that if we can make improvements for students and families who are the furthest from opportunity, conditions will improve for everyone. And we've seen this at play in our COVID-19 response. Supports created for families with the least access were used by everyone, including over 2 million meals served since March. Everyone benefited. We have held true to our values and our strategic plan as best we could. We are centering Black boys and teens and their families before and during this crisis. We will continue to implement new and innovative solutions to help all students while resolving inequities across the district. And we can't do this important work alone. The Alliance for Education has been a steady partner during our crisis response. They have connected us to community support. They facilitated delivery of over 8,000 Chromebooks this last spring. They expanded basic needs supports. They helped fund the launch of the Department of African American Male Achievement. And they continue to partner with us to build a strong pipeline of high-quality educators. During our most challenging moment, the Alliance has been there. I am really proud of the work we are doing together. I'm especially proud of the Seattle Teacher Residency Program. STR helps us ensure we have a great educator in every classroom. An educator that is culturally responsive, has experience working in our classrooms, and one that is committed to the betterment of our community. In closing, I want to leave you with a quote from the great John Lewis. "Nothing can stop the power of a committed and determined people to make a difference in our society." We are those bold, brave, and determined people. We have got this. Thank you to the Alliance for your leadership and commitment. I would now like to introduce Carl Capus, a 5th grade teacher at Rising Star Elementary and Seattle Teacher Residency graduate.
Hello, my name is Carl Gapuz, and I am a 5th grade teacher at Rising Star Elementary. Go Firebirds. As an educator, I believe that for a child to be successful both in and outside the classroom, there must be a foundation that empowers them, that believes in them, that sees them as capable. Every student has the right to be successful, but due to the inequities present in our educational and societal systems, some students may have to hurdle far too many barriers to reach that opportunity. Growing up in an underserved community in Seattle where schools were known for their cultural diversity, but even more known for being low achieving, has inspired me to be a catalyst for change. I am a product of the Seattle Public School District, but my journey navigating through Title I schools was all but easy. There were 3 main themes that dictated my experience. In elementary school, it was isolation, as I felt culturally different from other students. I subconsciously assimilated and distanced myself from my Filipino culture. In middle school, the theme was survival, when education wasn't the priority in my life because of constant instability at home. But when I think of the defining theme of high school, I'm reminded of a turning point in my schooling experience. I vividly remember walking into Concord Elementary, located in the South Park neighborhood, on my first day as a reading tutor. I was assigned to support a 3rd grader named Eric. Now, Eric was an effervescent student who loved soccer and he loved superheroes, but found that reading was so difficult that he would push everything and everyone away. And we know in education that relationships are at the forefront of everything. So I got to know Eric and what his favorite superhero was, what his life at home was like, and how he moved 3 times since his family immigrated here 2 years prior. And of course, the unfortunate bullies that made fun of his accent and culture. I empathized with him and told him, hey, I went through that too as a kid. He saw me as a mirror and noticed that it wasn't just him that could feel that way. And over the course of the year, we cultivated high expectations for learning. We acknowledged every joyous moment about the characters and his stories, and we found life lessons in reading that led to strategies for building friendships. And by the end of that year, Eric was able to get back on track to be on grade level by the time he entered the 4th grade. My time working with Eric allowed me to realize the life theme of finding purpose. So now for the rest of high school and well into college, I volunteered throughout many Title I schools in our city, from the West to the CD, the Central District, to the South End, to continue to serve students that resonate with me, but to also gain a broader perspective of the landscape that our schools are in. I was curious to get to know more about our scholars, to elevate ways in which I can give back to my community, and to understand what other systemic barriers are put in place that hinder the equity we strive for our students. It was this perspective that inspired me to become a teacher and helped drive my commitment to be there for students, to find their own purpose, to support them, and work toward breaking down the opportunity barriers that many students that I resonate with face. With the intention of taking my love for teaching to the next step, I joined Cohort 4 of the Seattle Teacher Residency, a one-year intensive teacher education program in conjunction with the Alliance for Education, Seattle Public Schools, Seattle Education Association, and the University of Washington. STR aims to prepare teachers to be the catalysts in our Seattle schools. With values centered on social justice and closing the opportunity gaps for students, the program gave me the opportunity to see greater purpose in the work I've done and equipped me with the tools to seek equity and advocate for my students. Like many of my STR peers, my classroom aims to engage in restorative practices for students to feel part of our community when factors outside of school can be too heavy. My classroom walls reflect the identity of my students and who they will become. Each curriculum is analyzed and adjusted to meet the different learning modalities of my students. Social justice is present in my classroom. Opportunity gaps can be closed in my classroom. Relationships are built and solidified in my classroom. It's programs like the Seattle Teacher Residency and the additional resources that organizations like the Alliance for Education provide to teachers that I find optimism for the future of our students. It's hard to find silver linings during times like these. We are facing challenges of staying healthy during a global health pandemic. Divisive language and racial injustice is being shined on more than ever in our country, all while trying to adjust to building relationships solely online. And then let's tack on uncovering the inequalities built into the spaces where students are meant to feel safe and find success, the classroom. It's a lot to pile on, but the forethought, the focus, the tenacity, and support created through the work of the Alliance and their programs helps provide resources for me, an empathetic educator, to break down the educational barriers our students are facing in order to pave a more equitable path for the future. And in turn, I can take these resources and help build an additional support network for my colleagues and fellow teachers so that we can all work together to continue finding that hope and that opportunity for students and families that we dedicate our profession to. Obviously, I couldn't do this without the Alliance, and the Alliance couldn't provide that support without the unwavering dedication of all of you. Thank you so much for joining us today in this virtual gala setting. I hope you will consider supporting the Alliance tonight. A gift in any amount will make an incredible difference in the lives of our students and our future. And to tell you what I tell my students after they leave my classroom each and every day, I appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you, Carl. You know, at the heart of our educational system are our students and great teachers just like Carl. We are so grateful for excellent teachers like you and your colleagues who are making a difference every single day for our students. You know, if you've got a glass wherever you are at home, raise it up right now. Raise it up for Carl and teachers just like him all across our school district. You know, today in Seattle Public Schools' highest poverty classrooms, there are 130 Seattle Teacher Residency graduates that are teaching 3,720 students. I know Seattle's kids are better off with those kinds of teachers at the front of the class. Now, friends, now it's your opportunity to make a difference. You have an opportunity to make that difference too. I hope that you've been inspired by the great work of the Alliance and their impactful partnership with Seattle Public Schools and the incredible leadership of Carl and his fellow teachers. Now, you're part of making a difference to Seattle students too, with your generous donations to this important work. As a reminder, there are 2 easy ways to give tonight. You will see the links that's in your chat box where you can click the link directed to the correct page. Here's your first option. If you've already registered your credit card for the auction, open the private URL that you received when that registration took place. All right. Now click on Make a Gift in your online bidding page. Or here's the second option. Visit alliance4ed.ejoinme.org/donate and make a donation without even setting up an account. Now, if you haven't registered your credit card yet, but you'd like to donate in the online auction and make a donation, you can go directly to afe2020gala.ggo.bid and click Start Bidding in the upper right corner to set up that account. All right. In recognition of 25 years of support for Seattle students, we're going to raise and open up that Raise the Paddle tonight at $25,000.
Good evening, and welcome to the 25th anniversary celebration for the Alliance for Education. I'm John Bridge, and this is a very, very special occasion. Bobby and I have been longtime supporters of the Alliance for Education since its inception a quarter of a century ago. It hardly seems that it's been that long. In honor of this wonderful occasion, Bobby and I have decided to pledge $25,000 in support of the Alliance and its great work. We certainly hope that you will join us in contributing to this great organization and the super things that they have done for the students of the school district here in Seattle. Thanks much.
Thank you, John and Bobby, for your incredibly generous gift in support of Seattle's kids. Hey, please join me in a round of applause to thank the Bridges. Now, if those of you at home are also willing to step up with the Bridges, please make your gift now at $25,000. This is your opportunity right now. If you care to give, please go ahead and give right now at $25,000. Did you know that the mission of the Alliance for Education is to support excellence in education by advancing educational justice and racial equity for students in Seattle's public schools? So this is your opportunity right now. If you care to give right now. What an amazing organization that this is. They are doing just as much to help support Seattle Public Schools and to give every student the education that they deserve. I really appreciate all of you for being here tonight. I hope you guys are having fun. If anybody else cares to give at $25,000, please go ahead and raise those high. Type that in right now. Again, all of the appreciation for you guys, and big thank you to our generous donors. All right, we're gonna go down to the $15,000 level. Please raise your paddle at the $15,000 level. Please raise those big cards high. This is an opportunity for you. An investment in the Alliance for Education means investing in the promise of an excellent education. Now, I bet you can think of that one great teacher or class that made a real difference in your life. Well, your donation will give the Alliance the ability to bring that great educational experience to our city students, and especially to make sure education is excellent and equitable in every single neighborhood right here in Seattle. So all of your generous donations have been greatly appreciated. We're so grateful for you. A big thank you again to all of our generous donors. All right, we're going to bring the levels down to $10,000. Please raise your paddle at the $10,000 level. So grateful for all of you. The vision of the Alliance is a deeply invested community that collectively ensures all students in Seattle Public Schools experience that is a sense of belonging, receive an excellent and equitable education, and reach their fullest potential. So tonight, you guys are all a part of that community, helping to make sure our kids get what they deserve. With the dollars raised tonight, the Alliance will continue to invest in evidence-based strategies and programs to design to those close opportunity gaps. We want to close those as well. So again, a big thank you to all of you for being a part of this tonight. A big thank you to our generous donors. Thank you. All right, we're going to bring the levels down to $5,000. Please raise your paddle at $5,000 level. This is your opportunity right now. And here's another did you know? Did you know that the Alliance right now needs funds that has supported the basic needs of Seattle's students more than 17,000 times since January of 2019? Well, from getting homeless families into housing, to putting groceries on the table, to making sure students have shoes that fit and the school supplies that they eventually need. Well, the Right Now Needs Fund. It's the Right Now Needs Fund is a remarkable resource. With this kind of support, students can spend their time focusing on learning. It can rather than worrying about their basic needs. So this is your opportunity to give at that level. A big thank you to Sally and Brian Yates. A big thank you. A big thank you to Grace and Javier Forzado. Thank you. We have Alicia and Jimmy Ng, the Ng Family Foundation. Thank you. Really appreciate that. And Bruce and Kathleen Leader. Thank you. Appreciate that. And then a Mary Snap. Thank you. Very much appreciative for that. And Jeffrey Chick. Thank you. A round of applause. If you're at home right now, you can clap. You can clap. It's all good. I really appreciate that and really appreciate all of the donors tonight. We're going to bring it down to the $2,500 level. Please raise your paddles high for $2,500. Now, the Alliance's Right Now Needs Fund was already in place when the pandemic began. And since March, it has distributed over $500,000 to address the growing challenges that students and families have experienced with basic needs as a result of COVID-19. So these funds that are coming in are so appreciative and so needed. Thank you to our generous donors. I want to go ahead and take this time to thank you to Earl Cohen and Joan Rubin. Big thank you to Matthew Daly. Thank you. And also a thank you to Jeff and Zart Ebby. Thank you. Really appreciate that. And we have got some more. We have Jane Broom. Thank you. And Brent Davidson. Thank you. Round of applause for those that gave. Really appreciate all of you for continuing to give to the Alliance for Education. We're going to bring the levels down right now to the $1,000 level. Please raise your paddle right now at the $1,000 level. A big thank you to our donors that's coming in right now. Ian Simpson, thank you. Brad and Wendy Huff, thank you. Martin and Sarah Ganholm, thank you. We got Leonard Garfield, thank you. Daryl Powell, thank you. Matthew Paddock and Kristen Sycamore, thank you. Richard Hopp, thank you. Man, these donors, they're coming in right now. I wish I was there to high five you guys, but I can't. Social distancing, so we're doing this the right way. We're doing it the perfect type of way. A big thank you to all of the donors that are coming in. We're going to bring the levels down right now to $500. Please raise your paddle at the $500 level. Let's go ahead. Let's go get them coming on in right now. Now, this year's class Seattle Teacher Residency participants is our largest and most diverse ever, okay? 57% of this year's cohort are people of color. Now, that amazing group of 28 brilliant leaders like Carl, will graduate next summer and take over their own classrooms next fall. So as those gifts start coming in right now, a big thank you to our generous donors. A big thank you to Lynette and Mike Frank, thank you. Susan Mullaney and Sherry Coles, thank you. Carolyn and Brian Barton, thank you. Edward and Margaret White, thank you. Sheila Edwards Lane and Kip Lane, thank you. Justin Tarini, thank you. Sarah Dacey, thank you. Lucia Chung, thank you. Jason Gill and Mary Beth Canty, thank you. Really appreciate all of you for coming in. Melinda Ewan, thank you. And Sarah Waite, thank you. Really grateful for all of those donations that are coming in. Really appreciate all of you. Oh, I see they're still starting to come in. You guys are starting to have fun and loosen up a little bit. A big thank you to David Glazer. He comes in at $1,000. Thank you, David. Really appreciate your generosity tonight. Really appreciate all of you. Round of applause for all of you that give and all of you that are around the watching together this thing going on. Now, we're going to bring the levels down to $250 right now. And, oh, okay. All right. I just received a quick special announcement right now. Sherry, are you there?
Good evening, everyone. I'm Sherry Williams. I'm the current board chair of the Alliance for Education. and I'm so happy that so many of you chose to join us tonight to celebrate the Alliance for Education 25 years in supporting students in Seattle. I'm excited to say that thanks to the generosity of our board member, David Zapolsky, that we'll be matching gifts at $250 or more to $25,000 tonight. Please give from the heart to support our students. What a way to celebrate the 25th anniversary of the Alliance for Education. Thank you.
A huge thank you to Sherry. And I got to say, Sherry, thank you for just being you. You were one of the first people, the first auction that I was ever a part of. I still remember seeing your face in the crowd and the encouragement that you gave me then, and I'll be forever grateful for you. So thank you for what you did then and what you continue to do for the community, especially as we thank you for all you do to lead the Alliance for Education Board of Directors and for the work that you do in the community in your role at Swedish. The Alliance is so fortunate to have you leading the board. All right. What an amazing announcement. Thank you, David, for making the Alliance's 25th anniversary even more historic. If you haven't given yet, all right, we hope that you're inspired by this generous matching initiative to give at the $250 level or above level. Now, if you've already given, we hope you're considering increasing your gift tonight by $250 or more in honor of the 25th anniversary of the Alliance for Education. Any gifts of $250 or more will be matched up to $25,000 starting right now. So here you go. Please raise your paddle at the $250 level. Even if you've given again, this is an opportunity to do it one more time, considering this amazing match. Now, in response to COVID-19, donors like you have been stepping up to support the Alliance's work, including our new Education Equity Fund. The Alliance created the Education Equity Fund to make sure kids could keep learning even when our schoolhouses are closed. So far, more than $3 million have been raised for Seattle students in both cash and in-kind contributions. Thank you if you supported that effort. Really appreciate you. Now, if you haven't already, you'll see your name come up on the ticker at the bottom of the screen as you make your donations tonight. Thank you, all right? Everyone, thank you for your generosity tonight. Please keep giving to maximize this generous matching initiative or at whatever level that you can. We all want you to make sure that the Alliance can continue to be responsive while we brave this pandemic together. All right. Now, a big thank you to those of you who have donated this evening. Please continue to give through the end of the evening by following the link that you receive via text or by following the information on the screen. And now, please welcome back to your screens the Alliance's president and CEO, Lisa Chick. Thank you to all of you who have donated this evening. Now, please continue to give through the end of the evening by following the link that you receive via text or by following the information on the screen. And now, please welcome back to your screens the Alliance's president and CEO, Lisa Chick.
Thank you all for that incredibly generous support. We are so grateful. I'd also like to thank tonight's sponsors who you've seen recognized on the screen throughout the evening. Special thanks to our anniversary sponsor, Amazon, and our platinum sponsors, Alaska Airlines, Bembridge Jewelers, and Boeing. We could not do this work without supporters like you. The Alliance's work is also powered by our incredible board members. Thank you for the impact you have made on the Alliance and for your unwavering support. I want to particularly recognize our chair, the wonderful Sherry Williams of Swedish. Most importantly, thank you, all of our viewers, for your support and for showing up tonight. I hope you're well, and I so wish we could all be together. What a very challenging time we're living in. The global pandemic sent us all inside last spring and has kept us isolated for months. The murder of George Floyd started a long overdue racial reckoning in our country, one that has been both necessary and painful. In August, wildfires filled the air with smoke, and this fall, our students, families, and educators are wrestling to make virtual learning work. But what keeps me hopeful is seeing the ways our work at the Alliance can make a difference, always and especially during these times. Before the pandemic, we were already hard at work, supporting students in Seattle Public Schools. Earlier tonight, you heard about our Seattle Teacher Residency Program, a program which trains and places a diverse cohort of excellent teachers in our elementary Title I schools every year, great teachers like Carl. There are now more than 130 residency graduates teaching in Seattle Public Schools, ensuring our schools most impacted by poverty have the best teachers possible. Our Right Now Needs Fund, a $2 million fund we created in partnership with Amazon, provides dollars to address the basic needs of students and families across the district, so kids can focus on learning. The fund has helped district families with food, housing support, medical supplies, clothing, and more. The Alliance is actively working to convene the philanthropic community to generate support for district strategies. Most recently, we raised $1.9 million to support the development of the brand new Department of African American Male Achievement, a key strategy in creating more racial equity for Seattle Public School students. In ordinary times, the Alliance is making a significant difference. And in extraordinary times, like the current ones, our work became even more relevant. When the pandemic began, we stepped up to learn what the district needed to support students in the context of COVID-19 and shared that with our partners in philanthropy so they could help. We created an education equity fund designed to address the new challenges created by remote learning during the pandemic. We facilitated donations of computers, consulting services, and dollars so teachers were prepared and students were connected. Our Right Now Needs Fund became more important than ever. Because that support system was already in place when the pandemic hit, we were able to quickly and efficiently address a 100% increase in requests from local kids and families to support their basic needs. This school year, as remote learning becomes the new normal, we continue to work with our partners across the community to make sure students have the support they need. In these challenging times, I'm encouraged by the fact that the work the Alliance does every day is making a difference. And I'm also encouraged by the incredible support from our community, including all of you. It's always been true that a healthy, equitable, well-resourced public education system is critical to our community. During the pandemic, that's more clear than ever. Your investment and belief in the Alliance's work ensures we'll be here to support the students of Seattle Public Schools, now and into the future. Thank you for being here tonight. I can't wait to see you all again in person very soon.
Thank you, Lisa. You know, both Lisa and the superintendent talked about Seattle Public Schools' brand new Office of African American Male Achievement. This new office, led by the amazing Dr. Mia Williams, was created last year to change our district supports Black and African American male students. The office is engaging with students and families to understand what they need and what they want from our educational system, and it is shifting district policies, systems, and practices to make sure they are equitably supporting the education of African American male students. Now, we wanted to share some of the voices of our Seattle Public Schools kings tonight, so you can hear from the students themselves about their educational experience. Here are a few of the voices from the African American Male Achievement Student Leadership Council.
The reason I want to be here is so I can support my brothers at my school and my community and help them be successful and help myself.
I just want to show people my insight of a kid going from a majority Black school to a majority white school into Ballard. And I just want to share my experience and just make the school environment better for everyone else and people that come from after me.
Why I wanted to join the council was to help create opportunities and create equal access to these opportunities, the same ones that I took advantage of for people coming after me and people in my same position.
The reason why I joined SLC is because I want to prove that Black people can also be respected like white people can too.
I joined here because I want to help other people and I want to help other people that's like me.
Because I want to prove that Black is not seen as a target, and I want to make sure that every voice is heard.
As Dr. Williams always says, nothing about us without us. The Office of African American Male Achievement is listening to students to understand how the system needs to change. And as Lisa mentioned, the Alliance is supporting this effort by raising dollars to make sure this new office has the resources that it needs. I'd like to thank the many philanthropic partners the Alliance rallied around this innovative strategy. You are making such a difference to our brilliant Black students in Seattle Public Schools. And thank you to the Alliance for investing in their success. All right, we got some other donors that came in. Really appreciate that. Jacques Brainerd at $500. Thank you. Michael Jerry and Rachel Satil. Thank you. Bridget and Terry Tipton. Thank you. And Sarah Dacey. Thank you. Really appreciate those. And you guys continue to give. We're so grateful for your donations and gifts. All right. Now for some bidding fun. We have some great items available for you to bid on tonight. Now remember, we only got 5. So this is not like an auction with 30. It's only 5 items. So it's going to be come and gone before you know it. Now, if you haven't yet, don't forget to register your credit card online if you're interested in bidding on one of these great live auction items. The link to register your credit card is in the chat box below. Now, if you're having any trouble with your online bidding registration, feel free to call our helpline at 206-899-5127. All right, so you guys ready for the first auction item? All right. Our first item is going to give all of you something to look forward to once COVID and quarantine are over. And I'm telling you, I can't wait for that. So why don't you choose your own adventure with this amazing package from Alaska Airlines? That's right. This package includes 2 round-trip coach tickets anywhere Alaska Airlines flies, plus a $500 gift certificate on hotels.com to choose your home away from home in the city of your choice. Grab your suitcase, grab your mask, and your hand sanitizer, and gear up for a fun travel adventure. Let me repeat, don't forget your mask and your hand sanitizer, because y'all know what we're going through right now. So make sure you bring that. Now, these vouchers expire 1 year from today, next year. 1 year, yet a year to do all of this. Plenty of time to plan that getaway. A big thank you to Alaska Airlines for your generosity with this package. Now, looks like this item has already gotten a head start. I guess I ain't the only one that want to get away. Y'all already started, so you will be able to continue the live bidding. Right now, it's going to start at $1,950. All right, I got a countdown. We doing it now, okay? Your countdown clock, it starts right now. 2 minutes. That's right. 2 minutes left for you to bid on this item. It is time for you to start bidding. Look, we only got 5 items, so you're not waiting, right? Other people want to leave too. We all been locked up for 6, 7 months. Folks want to go. Now, where you guys dreaming about traveling to over these last few months? Now, send us, let's have a little conversation in the chat. Get in the chat box a little bit. Let us know what kind of vacation that you're thinking about it. While you're at it, why don't you bid on this package while you're doing that? So get ready to travel safely and enjoy some relaxation at the city of your choosing. All right, you guys are still moving. We got a little bit over a minute left. I'm telling you, since this pandemic has happened, I've only been out of town one time, and that was just to go visit one of my children in college. That was a blessing. I got to do that. But I'm telling you right now, to this day, lately, I just like going to take a walk. Right? Because I work from home, I sleep at home, and sometimes I just want to leave the house, right? So sometimes it is almost like a field trip to go to even the grocery store or even to go to Home Depot to do things like that. So I get dressed up and dressed up sharp with my jacket on. Yep, I put my jacket on, and sometimes you got to dress up to go and do that. So I know you guys want a vacation. We all want a vacation, but here's the key though. It's October 10th. You can't lose. You can't lose this. So I know you guys are hanging out. You're having parties. You're hanging out. Come on. This is a crew. Do not lose this package right there. It started off at $1,950. It's going up right now. Don't lose this. This is an opportunity for you to be able to get away. Now Now our countdown is starting to dwindle down a little bit. You only got a few more seconds later left, and this item is gonna close here soon. So when that countdown clock gets to 0, your time is up. So you better hurry up and bid now, all right? Hurry up and bid now. This is your opportunity to bid on that. And remember, it's only 5 items tonight. So that thing's gonna close. So whoever it is, I just wanna tell you, congratulations. I know you're going somewhere. Congratulations to our winner. Be sure to check the online bidding website just to see if you won. Someone from the Alliance for Education will contact you with more information on how to redeem your package. All right? Simple enough? Okay, cool. I wish you guys were here and I was with you because I'd be jumping on top of tables going crazy bidding, but this is cool. We're rocking it like this. All right, let's keep the excitement going with our second package of the night. All right. Add a touch of sparkle into your life with a beautiful 1.01 carat loose diamond from Ben Bridge Jewelers. Bling, like this. Thank you again to John Bridge and Ben Bridge Jeweler for providing this incredible package. Now, our auction winner will have the opportunity to bring this elegant gem into a Ben Bridge store and create the jewelry piece of their dreams alongside a certified Ben Bridge jeweler. Yes, this incredible gem can be yours tonight. So, I see y'all are fast, and I see some of y'all was already looking, and you already been bidding. So it looks like this item has already gotten a head start, and we will continue the live bidding now at $2,150. And by the way, you got a clock, it's a countdown. And that countdown clock starts now. 2 minutes. 2 minutes left for you to bid on this item. I'm telling you right now, what a piece of jewelry that this will be. What a cool opportunity to make the jewelry piece your own. Now, here's the thing, something special about jewelry. You ever notice that you always remember the year that you purchased it? Let me just tell you this. If you win this tonight, do you think you're going to forget 2020? Nope. You will forever remember this piece. So who doesn't want to add a little bit of sparkle in your life? So make sure you guys take a chance. Chat with me in the chat box. Tell me what kind of jewelry you'd create with this opportunity, or tell me about your favorite piece of jewelry, period. I need some ideas because you know what? I might challenge you. That's right. I might bid against you to buy this package right here. Here's what this diamond is all about. Now, the color brilliance is H. The clarity is an I1, right? And then, of course, you have the Akuma diamond. It's unmounted. So this is your opportunity to bid and get this piece right here. And you could do whatever you want from Ben Bridge Jewelers. This would be a great opportunity. What a great way to feel dressed up. And that's another thing, too. Speaking of dressing up, this is in the last 7 months, I can count, check this out. I can count on 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. That's right. 6 times I've dressed up in the last 7 months. Now, that's because I've had some events and some virtual auctions and stuff like that. But outside of that, I was in Crocs and Zoom meetings. And you know, Zoom meetings, you only got to dress up from here up, you know, from here up. Like, you guys are seeing me right now. You really have no idea. Actually, I'm fully dressed, no problem, fully dressed. But this is a great way to make you feel dressed up on casual days. All right, our countdown clock has dwindled. This is the item, it's about to close. When the countdown gets down to 0, your time is up. So hurry up, make sure you bid now. All right. Big congratulations to whoever you are, our winner. Be sure to check the online bidding website to see if you won. Someone from the Alliance of Education will contact you with more information on how to redeem your package. All right. We only got 3 more left. This ain't like the regular auctions where you got 25, 30 auctions, and then you saying to so-and-so, hey, maybe it's time to go. No, you got 3 items left. So maybe this is you're not ready to travel out of town. Maybe you don't want to get on the airplane. But that staycation sometimes be the best vacation sometimes because Seattle sounds like a treat. Now, why not enjoy a fabulous evening for you? Check this out. You and 7 of your friends, or family members at the Fairmont Olympic Hotel. Now, this package almost needs no introduction, but I'll explain it anyways. This package includes 4 luxury suites at the Fairmont Olympic Hotel and an afternoon shopping spree to the Pike Place Market. Guided by one of the Fairmont chefs. Yes, a chef is going to go with you at the market. You and your guests will have the opportunity to handpick the ingredients for a spectacular dinner. Yes, for me, it'll be something outside of Johnny's seasonings. Yes, you get to really get to do the real thing. What a treat that someone else to cook for you. Right now, during the pandemic, yes, sign me up. Let's get this bidding started. A big thank you to the Fairmont Olympic for providing this amazing package. All right, the bidding, that's going to start at $2,750. Yes, looks like this item has already gotten a head start. We'll continue that live bidding now. Your countdown clock, it starts right now. That's right, 2 minutes left for you to bid on this item. Now, the whole idea of having someone else cook for me, it's exciting. I learned from an early age, don't nobody make a sandwich like somebody else making a sandwich. I can literally do the same thing that my mama did and it don't taste the same. But boy, when she make that sandwich, it tastes so good. Plus she used to cut it in a different way. I used to say, Mom, I used to watch her cut it. Anyway, let me get back to the topic. Now, tell us in the chat box what kinds of delicious meals that you love for your chef to prepare you. Or what's the best thing you've been cooking during COVID? Well, I'll be honest with you. During COVID, I have fell in love all over again with my favorite childhood foods. Kraft Box, macaroni and cheese, and corn dogs. And tater tots. That's been one of my go-tos. But an opportunity for somebody to cook for you, that would be amazing. So, and by the way, I'm not a good cook. You could tell because I just told you that I'm eating Kraft Box, macaroni and cheese, corn dogs, and tater tots. So some of the kids might say, yeah, that's a very good meal. You guys got less than a minute on this countdown to bid. I hope you guys are getting those numbers up and bidding for this opportunity. You and 7 of your friends hanging out at the Fairmont Olympic Hotel, going to Pike Place, being cooked for. That is a trip. That's a staycation. That is wonderful. I almost feel like this is a real oxygen because I'm starting to sweat because that's a great opportunity, all right? Yes. So Fairmont Olympic Hotel, this opportunity to cook. Daryl Powell, I know you watching right now. I don't know if you can cook, Daryl Powell, but I know you watching right now on the stream. All right. Anyways, we only got a few more seconds left as you guys are bidding. I know you guys are, I'm seeing a bunch of bids come through for this item. Really appreciate all of you guys. I mean, if it wasn't COVID, I'd try to see if I can say, if it's you and 7 of your friends, can you add on one more? Because I'll come and hang out with y'all. You know what I'm saying? That'd be real fun. The countdown clock is dwindling down, and this item, it's closing. All right, hurry up. Bid now, bid now. Congratulations to whoever you are, our winner. Be sure, like I said before, check the online bidding website to see if you won or someone from the Alliance for Education will contact you for more information on how to redeem your package. All right. At this time, I wanted to thank all of the sponsors who have made this event possible today, especially our anniversary sponsor, Amazon. Big thank you, Amazon, for the many ways you've supported Seattle Public Schools and the Alliance for Education. We are so grateful for you. All right, 2 more gifts left, 2 more. Now let's get back to some bidding. Only 2 of them left. Keep cheering on your partners, friends, co-workers, whoever is at your house right now. We got 2 more. Put away your pots and pans for the night. Put away your microwaves and all that, and treat yourself. Treat your family to a gourmet meal worth $2,500 to Canlis gift certificate. I'll tell you guys a story about Canlis in a second, but Canlis, right? Celebrating the reopening of Canlis in 2021 with a world-class menu selection, 5-star service, and incredible view of Lake Union. A big thank you to John and Marilyn Warner and Canlis for this incredible package. So how about this? We're going to get this bid started. I know you guys are already out there. We're going to get this bid started at $1,750. That's right, $1,750. Your clock countdown, it starts now, right now. 2 minutes left for you to bid on this item. Now, Canlis has done some amazing things. The one thing Canlis has done over the last 24 hours is I've been knowing about Canlis a long time, and I've been doing a lot of events and auctions, and for some reason, I always thought it was Canlis. Yeah, I just learned that in the last 24 hours, so I'm making fun of myself, and I apologize to Canlis for saying your name wrong for so many years. So maybe one day I'm going to come and make it up. Anyway, Canlis, you guys have done amazing things during this COVID and everything. You guys have been producing innovative and fun ways to reimagine dining. Now, did any of you guys have a chance to go to Canlis Crab Shack over the summer? All right, now, as soon as the restaurant reopens in 2021, this auction item will provide you and your friends with an incredible meal at the iconic Canlis location. Now, who's ready to get back to in-person dining? Now, I know I am. That's why lately I've had to just relearn all things again. I sit at home on a Friday, Saturday night, and I say, usually I'd be out to dinner somewhere or doing an event somewhere, and I'm doing nothing. So yes, I'm raising my hand. I can't wait to get back to in-person dining. Okay, let's keep sharing. Tell us in the chat what restaurants you are missing right now. There are so many places to dine in this beautiful city that I hope you guys have been able to support them with some takeout options or something over the last few months. I know that I have. As a matter of fact, I've probably been doing too much takeout, because one thing about doing too much takeout and not getting dressed, you get to putting on your jackets and things and you realize it don't fit like it used to, at least for me. I'm talking about for me, not for anybody else. But takeout options are very good. So continue to do that. But again, you guys are bidding for Canlis. You only got a few seconds left. Really appreciate all you guys. We're waiting for those bids to come in. Now, that countdown clock is dwindling down, and this item is about to close. All right, so continue to hurry up bidding. A big thank you to all of you, and congratulations to our winner. Be sure to check the online bidding website to see if you won. Now, someone from Alliance for Education will contact you for more information on how to redeem your package. All right, and now for the final item of the evening, the perfect mountain retreat vacation. Huge thank you to Richard and Ingrid Spees for providing this wonderful package tonight. Enjoy this in the summer or the winter for a mountain escape close to home. We all need a little bit of time away. That's a theme, by the way. We all need a little bit of time away, something to look forward to. Am I right? Now, bring your family or your friends to Trout Lake, Washington, at the foot of magnificent Mount Adams, this 3-bedroom home on a 15-acre estate. Sleeps up to 8 and is yours 6 nights. That's right, you heard it, 6 nights. This package includes 6 nights stay in the house, $200 gift certificate in Hennis Kitchen and Bar, $50 gift certificate to Everybody's Brewing, and a $200 gift certificate to REI. Yes, it's a perfect escape for you, and you can get there by car. It's a great pandemic getaway. Now, let's get this bidding started at $2,000. $2,000, that's where we're starting at. And you remember, we've been doing it the entire time. This is the last one. Your clock, it starts now, right now. 2 minutes left to go. Start bidding. Now, this place, designed by Richard Spees, the house features floor-to-ceiling windows, exquisite lines, chef-quality kitchen, indoor and outdoor fireplaces, and great gathering rooms. I'm telling you right now, this item had me a getaway. I don't even care what it looks like. If it says getaway, I'm going, all right? Especially now. Now, again, you can come in the summer or enjoy the world-class whitewater rafting, phenomenal hiking trails, and amazing roadways for bicycling. Come in the winter for cross-country skiing and cozy nights by the fire, all right? And come anytime for stunning view of Mount Adams and the wonderful Columbia Gorge wineries, all at your fingertips. Now, I'll be honest, guys. Before the pandemic, I wasn't really an outdoorsy person, okay? So things like this really wasn't my thing. I'm a kind of a city boy, if you know what I mean. But I'm gonna tell you some of the things that's happened. Over the last 7 months, I've been camping I've been camping four times camping. You know, I don't camp. Done that. I take walks and I watch birds. That's right. I have picked up some new types of hobbies. So something like this, I kind of like it. Mountain, looking over like that, cozy fires, getaway. It just sounds good. So this is an opportunity. Continue to bid, continue to bid. Okay, hold up. You guys are bidding so, whoa. We have just unlocked the gift of a second package. That's right. We will offer the option for the second highest bidder and the top bidder to get it at the same price in between the top two bids. Yes. All right. That's right. Second bidder is going to get an opportunity to get the same package. All right. Our countdown clock is dwindling down, and this item is going to close. Bid now for this great getaway. Congratulations to our winners. And be sure to check the online bidding website to see if you won. Someone from the Alliance for Education will contact you. I've been saying the same thing all night. They're going to contact you for more information on how to redeem your package. Now, we have an announcement from our donation list and a huge thank you as it starts to come in. A huge thank you to Jody Green and Mike Halperin for $25,000. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Now, come on now. Now, look, it's crazy in here. Like, people going crazy in the background right now. You guys got to go crazy in the background right now. That is amazing. Big thank you to Jody and Mike. Really appreciate you in response to the match from David Sapolsky. Thank you so much. And don't you guys forget, it's never too late to make a donation to the Alliance, whether that's tonight, tomorrow morning, or even a week to come. You know what's on your heart. You know what's in your heart. Your donations help further the mission of this amazing organization. I'm just grateful to be here and be a part of it. You know, this auction, it was a fun auction. Thank you all for all the bidding that you did. Thanks to all of the bidders. The live auction is now closed. Even though you may have missed out on these items, we still have 4 additional packages in the online auction. And those items, those stay open until Monday afternoon at 2 p.m. So check out our great online packages and keep the bidding going. Now, bid on another incredible trip opportunity, this time to Mexico. Or maybe you're wanting to stay closer to home with a golf outing at Suncadia Resort. There's an incredible signed serigraph print from local artist Preston Singletary that is sure to be the perfect addition to your art collection. Or, this is the opportunity to begin your own art collection. Either way, it'll be a great idea. And let's not forget about the authentic Cajun dinner experience hosted by Jeff and Zart Ebby for you and 7 other guests. What a night that will be. Now, if you have not received the text link to the auction items, please go to the link on the screen. All right. Bid today and through Monday afternoon for these amazing packages. And thank you again to everyone who bid and gave tonight. The Alliance has amazing supporters, and we are so grateful for you and your belief in their work. Now, it's time to go grab your glass and fill it up for a toast to the Alliance. Thanks to all of you, we were able to reach our goal tonight. Thank you. Your investment will ensure that the Alliance can continue to provide vital resources for Seattle Public School students now and into the future. Wherever you are, let's raise a glass in celebration of 25 years of support for Seattle students. Together, we'll make sure that the next 25 years of education, Seattle will be the best ones yet. To close out the festivities this evening, we'd like to highlight some incredible Seattle Public Schools talent from one of our amazing middle schools. Please enjoy the sounds of Seattle Public Schools' very own Robert Eagle Staff Marching Band with their virtual rendition of Lizzo's Juice. A big thank you again. Stay safe and be well, and good night.